Hello, Sid here, back in my kitchen. Just wanted to do another collective reading for my woo homies. The question I shuffled on was, what do my woo homies need to know? I'm going to do a 7-card spread that I haven't given it a name, but I like to turn to this spread for like quick advice and, a quick lay of the land. If you're familiar with the Tetragrammaton spread, that's what it is, but with 3 extra cards at the end. So we will start with the fiery world of will and intuition. So we have the Page of Swords here. Fire and air work good together, so that's nice. And we see there's some new paths opening up. In the emotional world, the watery realm of emotion, we have the world reversed here. So it's looking like I'm not sure how to interpret the world reversed right now. Let's move on to the airy world of thoughts and words. And here we have temperance. Holy shit. Temperance has been coming up a lot lately, which is, finding a way to balance out two things that don't usually seem to mix together. And in the material realm, we have the moon reversed. Okay, so a lot of confusion and hidden knowledge. Maybe like the thing with the moon is there's the notion of taming your wild side, so to speak, because we have a wolf and a dog here. We also have the crayfish, crawling out from the water here. So hopefully the last 3 cards will give us a bit of guidance here. Oh, I forgot to mention there are 3 oracle cards here. As usual, I would invite you to pick which one resonates with you the most, and we will turn to that at the end of this reading. So let us go to the 5th card, which is just the overall situation. Okay, we have some, the 5 of Wands, which a lot of wills clashing together. I can understand that, considering everything that's going on. What is crossing us is the 5 of Swords reversed. I always rotate clockwise, so this is a reversed card. So wow, a lot of struggle, conflict, both in the, the situation is a conflict of wills, and what's crossing us is, I wouldn't say conflict, but I'm going to use that word anyway, even though I don't think it's the best word, conflict of intellect. And the final card, which is the advice card, and we have Justice reversed, with the Ace of Cups reversed at the bottom of the deck. So let me just take a brief summary here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 7 cards that are reversed. So there's a lot of there's a lot of things that are blocked, so to speak, or not flowing as well as they should. Let me just see here what I can extract from the world reversed. Oh, I just noticed that most of the major arcana cards are reversed. So in the realm of emotions, I think it's, I'm getting a feeling that there's a lot of worry that this might be the end of the world. Maybe not literally like the apocalypse, like, meteor hitting the earth, ending our life on earth. But I think that it is easy to get the impression like things will never be the same. And there's a lot of processing that needs to be done. And that is what is confusing me with this Justice Reverse card, which is the advice card. So I think that I'm interpreting the Justice Reversed in the advice position as really focusing on the injustices that are happening and that have happened. I think that no matter what your position is on basically anything, especially if you're watching this video right now, I feel that it's easy to recognize that a lot of things have been happening that aren't fair, and I think that through the just focusing on what is fair, because fairness is like a universal thing. Like it's what is fair for one person isn't necessarily fair for the other one. However, the appeal of fairness and justice is universal. Like even the most twisted person, they have an internal sense that what they're doing is fair. So I think that the crux of the vibe right now is to point out the injustice, because right now what is crossing us in this struggle that we're going through is it's change in the realm of thoughts and words, but that is not necessarily going our way. It's like we're fighting an uphill battle here. So I think that by pointing out injustice, we'll be able to take what we have, to mix the impossible with the possible to try to make a better situation for ourselves. I'm now realizing I didn't pay as much attention to the moon reversed as I want to. So just as a reminder, this is fire, water, air, earth. So this is the material realm, and we have the moon reversed. It's funny because water and earth work well together as well. So what is the moon reversed trying to say? It's like this could be I think something that's leaping out to me right now in the moon reversed is the path that exists down the middle of this card. There is a path down the mountain, and well, there is a path all the way up to the top of the mountain. However, the path there is really scary, and I think that the fact that the moon is reversed is bringing emphasis to the scary aspect of the current situation. So I would say, in order to overcome the odds that are stacked against us, as far as communication is concerned, it's to really focus on fairness, because there are new opportunities here. There are new opportunities. It's funny too, because both active signs, which is fire and air, both of these cards are upright, whereas both passive elements, water and earth, are reversed. So it's almost as if, despite how bad the situation looks, that we have real opportunities to make things happen. And I think that I've said this, I feel like I've said this a bunch of times by now, but to really focus on pointing out what is wrong with the situation could be the beneficial to us. I haven't really mentioned the Ace of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Bottom of the deck, I use it like as a subtext to everything, and I don't think it's important. I don't think it's that important. I don't think there's anything that the Ace of Cups has to say that the world reversed in the realm of emotions hasn't already said, which is why I've ignored it. So let's move on to these three oracle cards here. So if you pick this card, which is from the Tao Oracle, your card is, what is it? Development. This is I Ching hexagram number 33. And the words are gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely. The lighting isn't very bright in this room, which is I should have more lights on next time. Anyway, adaptability, a time honored approach. A time honored approach. I think what is gradual progress and continuity. I think that you know, as soon as you can make people realize that what they thought was right is not, that's what I'm getting from the tried and true, a time honored approach. Yeah, that's what I'm getting from this because let me just take this image in here. It's like I'm reminded of the wheel that just keeps turning, and I'm sure that that is deliberate. The wheel here, or the noble eight-way path from Buddhism, because this wheel has 8 spokes in it, if I'm counting correctly, is to just keep on trucking, so to speak, and to just know that as long as you stay adaptable and you keep your eye on the prize, that would be what this card is inviting you to do. Next, in the Star Code Astro Oracle, it's funny, this is my favorite Oracle deck, but I always forget the name when I'm filming these. Anyway, your card is Mercury Messages. This is all about communication. Mercury is the messenger of the gods. What Mercury's job is in the Parthenon, if that's even the right word, the roster of Greco-Roman gods, Mercury is the one who takes the messages from the gods and brings them out into the world. So I think that this plays right into everything that I've been saying, I believe, and as long as you remember that it's about messaging, it's about communication, making sure, something that I just want to give a tip to those of you who chose this Oracle card. A good piece of advice that I like to give in general in the realm of persuasion is to meet people where they're at. And I think that if you want to convey the injustices that have happened, I'm sure there are people who think that that it is fair, So I would invite you to be mindful of that when you're bringing the message of truth down to the mortals, so to speak. That sounds so condescending, but you know what I mean. I am tempted to interpret this caduceus rod, but I don't know enough about that symbolism, so I will skip it. So really focus on communication with an open heart, and to just be mindful that to a lot of people, this Justice card is upright and that nothing has been going wrong. You're really exaggerating, you're really exaggerating when you say that it's the end of the world, quit panicking, you're bringing down my vibe. With that, we will move on to this card, which is Romance. Okay, let me just show it to you here. This is Venus in Taurus. Okay. This is an interesting card to draw in this context. What I would say is to, Venus is all about what we find beautiful. Well, whenever I say that anything is all about a thing, I'm always wrong. There's a lot of richness and depth to all the things in this. But what I'm focusing on is, the beauty and the stability and structure and comfort of Taurus. So I think for you who picked the Oracle of the Radiant Sun, I would advise to maybe take the approach of trying to charm the people that you want to convey. Like, wouldn't you rather want to live in a world where, you know, things are better than they are? I think that for you, the approach to get where you want to go is to try to charm them by appealing to how much better things can be. So maybe not focus on what is wrong, but to focus on what would it look if it was better? And wouldn't things be better if this card was upright? And this sort of truth here, this is a good time to mention this. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, come on, focus. Okay, let me do it back like that. So in the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, there are 3 swords that are upright, and the Justice is one of them. So, you know, wouldn't a world where the sword of truth is pointing upright be much better than the world that we're in now, where you know, the sword is pointed down straight to hell? Maybe not in that dramatic language, but yeah, that is all I have for you. Thank you very much for watching. I don't know how often I want to do these, but this felt right. I really like this spread. I haven't done it in a while, so I hope this was helpful. If it was, please let me know in the comments below. I say this all the time, but I really do want to know if I'm helping or not. And when I do collective readings like this, sitting in my kitchen speaking to the void, it's difficult to know if I'm actually helping someone. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you soon.